Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Where are you from? How did you get to Little Rock? How did you get to St. James and the choir?
Okay, so originally I'm from Arkansas, born and raised here. Graduated from UCA. Rick and I both did. Married shortly after graduation. He went to work for Southwestern Bell in Little Rock, and we lived in Conway still, and I started work in Greenbrier, Arkansas. And then he was transferred to Hot Springs. I taught at Lake Hamilton. Then we were transferred to Fort Smith, and I taught in Fort Smith, and then we got transferred out of state. And so lived in Naperville, Illinois, right outside of Chicago. Then went to St. Louis, Missouri, to corporate was there. So I taught in Clayton there, and then to San Antonio, where we lived for 16 years. So
is that the longest stretch, the 16 years?
That's the longest stretch we had lived anywhere. So the others were about 5 or 6 years each. So then we decided when we retired to come back to Arkansas, come back home.
Okay. So how did you get to St. James?
Well, when we moved here, every time we move, the first thing we do really, after we find schools for our children, would be find a church and find a church home, because first thing we did here was look for a church home that we felt could be our church family. And also the second thing always was, Rick would say, okay, you've got to find somewhere where you like the choir.
So have you always gone to church when you were younger? Like, tell us about your walk with Christ.
Yeah. I was saved at 8 years old in a Southern Baptist revival. So the big save experience.
More saved than anyone else.
So I, like a lot of Methodists, I think, started out as a Baptist. When I married Rick, Rick's grandfather was a United Methodist minister.
Okay.
He had always been Methodist.
So did you grow up singing too?
Yes.
Okay, so what is your favorite type of music? Either in the choir or just regular life?
You know, of course, I love musicals. I love to go to musicals, and that's always been my fun thing to do. And
do you have a favorite scripture or passage?
It's Colossians 3:23, and it's whatever you do, work at it with all your heart.
What would a regular day have been when you were doing your radiation?
I chose to do it in the afternoon at one of their late appointments. Most people do it in the morning, but the first time I did it in the morning, and it just wipes you out. It just wipes your energy out. So I said, I just would like to do it as late as I could do it. And so we set it up for 2:30 in the afternoon. And that way, as soon as I recovered from my surgery, I started trying to walk a little bit each day and get my strength back. And so in the mornings I could get up and just kind of slowly get going and go walk, just kind of get myself ready for treatment in the afternoon. And I just want to tell everybody, thank you so much. All the prayers, they were all felt, and everybody just did cards and letters, and they dropped off things at my door to just be a surprise for the day. It was all good. So I really appreciate everything.
Good. Well, we're so glad that you're healthy and that you're feeling well. And what is your favorite meal or drink, beverage, dessert?
Seafood, fish. I love fish. I love seafood. I love a great margarita just any time.
Okay, so you're given unlimited funds, time, resources. What do you do with it?
Travel more. I would volunteer more and give more time and resources because I have found out how important it is.
All right.
So much.
Love you. Bye.